Yo, YouTube, time for a pickups video. I did go to a card show yesterday, and I got a couple of nice stacks of stuff here that I bought. So I'll go over, I got them sorted pretty much by the dealers that I bought from, and we'll go over what I paid for it and take a look at some of the cards. So I'm actually going to move these out of the way, these two stacks here. And we're going to start with these two stacks. This was the first dealer that I had bought from. And I think we'll do the unsleeved cards first. And then we'll do all the top-loaded stuff. I'll kind of rearrange here a little bit just to make it easier to show off. Okay, so all the unsleeved cards were 10 cents a piece. Now, when I did the math for this entire purchase, it came up to $62. I offered $45 and he took it. So pretty good deal. So that means I pay, instead of 10 cents, I paid like 7 cents per card. Which some of the names in here and the brands and stuff, as you'll see, are a reasonable purchase price. So we did pick up some Rogers. There's a lot of Rogers on the cheap at this show. People in Green Bay are kind of done with him, so this is the right time to buy. So some select base, some earlier elite, things like that. Here's a rookies and stars. I mean, at 7 cents, even a base card, you really can't go wrong. He's obviously a Hall of Famer, all that good stuff. I did find a modern Ricky Henderson. This is from 2023, so like last week. Roger Clemens, and this is the printer proof version for 10 cents. Here's a really cool Nolan Ryan. Inconceivable K-Mark. And this is from Heritage, I assume, 22. It's a lot of really, really new stuff, which is kind of nice. A Pujols, Tony Gwynn, just a Soto base. Nolan Ryan, Allen, and Ginter. Nolan Ryan stuff sells pretty well. Bryce Harper, stars of the MLB. Here's another Nolan Ryan. I think this is new too. Yeah, 2023 Donruss. The kind of like the throwback set, if you will. I don't think these are variations or anything. No, it's just a card. Diamond King's Acuna. Wanted to pick up some Acuna today. I barely have any. And he's on such a tear. I think it's smart to have. Gallery, Bo Jackson. Gallery's an underrated set. Ryan Sandberg, Mythical, out of Optic. Not licensed, but still cool card. Pujols, Stadium Club Chrome. Backwards, Chain Reaction, Christian McCaffrey insert. Montana, 23 Donruss. There's another Rogers. Ricky out of 21 Donruss. This really nice Cal Ripken Jr. Stadium Club. Love that card. I think that's Wade Boggs. Yeah, cool. This one was a nice pickup. This is Pujols, the red parallel, and it's nice with the color matching with the helmet and the lettering on the jersey and stuff. So I really like that one for 10 cents. A couple of these cool Ricky Yankees cards. This is out of some Fleer headliner set, I guess. Like that stuff because it's not pack pulled, so you tend to find buyers a little bit easier for that. There's a Nolan Ryan. Stadium Club is amazing. Chipper Rewind. So this is an insert. It's kind of a throwback to his rookie season. 93 Stadium Club card. Picked up a few Brandon Marsh rookies. Got a few in that baseball lot, and they've been selling, so I figured for 7 cents I'd pick up a couple of his rookie cards. This Frank Thomas, 1991, 91 Bowman, second year Bowman. Hall of Famer, why not? Pit Crew, Griffey. I've sold a few of these of other players. Again, 7 cents for a Griffey card. Can't really go wrong. Brandon Marsh, Fire, one of my favorite sets of all time. I'm really glad they brought that back. Again, Gallery, Nolan Ryan. This one's cool. The Archetypes, I think is what it's called, from Topps, Griffey. This Deja Vu Capstone is a really cool set, I think. I think it's underrated. It is made by Topps. Oh no, this is a Panini product. That would probably be why. But anyway, this one's called Deja Vu, and it's got Buster Posey and Adley Rutschman on it. Pretty cool. Featuring those two Baltimore catchers. Some more Rogers base. We've got Prism here. Really like this Jefferson, the Magnitude Chronicles card. The 22 contenders, Justin Fields. A few Chronicles here. I got Roethlisberger and then a couple parallels. I got pinks of Danny Dimes and Lamar Jackson. Some more Rogers base. This is the thick version prime card. Sam Howell rookie. I mean, 7 cents. Why not? If he ends up being something, I'll do better than that. So Lamar Pro Bowl and Justin Herbert base. Mika Parsons rookie. His stuff sells really well. Second year. Trevor Lawrence. I think his stuff's going to be really hot this year. He's going to have a good season. A little bit more Rodgers base. Here's a Josh Allen game day ticket insert. Dak red zone parallel. And then another Lamar mosaic. So just kind of picked up whatever I saw was a name that has hobby. I basically just bought it. When it's 7 cents, that's a good buy. This is another thing I bought from that dealer. Kind of interesting. These were bagged and had $1 on it, but he did the show special was like 2 for $1. So they were vintage cards. I figured I'd take a shot at it. One of them was vintage Packers. Of course, there's no like big names in here or anything, but these are all 75, 76. 1976 on the top here. And then we've got a 69 Topps. I mean, these are not in good shape. 77, 78. This is 82, I think. 81. But I thought for 50 cents, what the heck? I can throw them in my dime box, if nothing else. And they should do well that way. This one was the one I was more interested in. It had 63 Topps, which sells really well for me, even ones that aren't in great shape. Then there was also some 67 Philadelphia. Jackie Smith sells. Tom Matt, I think he's a Hall of Famer. And then a couple of checklists, which I was surprised to see those in there. So obviously these were like sealed. I didn't know what was in them until after I bought them. It's obviously marked up pretty well, but even marked up checklists sell pretty good. There's a 71 Topps game, and then this Greg Cook. I think these were Wonder Bread or something. 3D Superstars set. I've had a couple of really beat up versions of those in the past that I've sold. So I thought for the 50 cents, and that was before my discounts, I probably paid per pack. I probably paid like 40 cents or a little less than that. So I thought that was worth it. Okay, and then I've got a couple other top-loaded stacks here. This first one is vintage. So vintage was all $1 a piece. $1, but I also get the top load, which has value, of course. So I picked up this Paul Warfield. Don't see a lot of his stuff. Sells pretty well. This Pittsburgh Champs one is great. It's got Terry Bradshaw and Franco Harris on it, so that'll be an easy sell. A bunch of unmarked vintage checklists. So I remember I paid, what, 75, a little less than 75 cents a piece, I think, for these in the end. So a pretty good buy, plus the top loads, like I said. So tons of checklists. I was happy about that. I picked up a Deacon Jones. This Bob Lilly. Bob Lilly stuff sells really well. It's not in perfect shape, but for 75 cents. Walter Payton. Another Terry Bradshaw Pro Action, and then one more checklist. So those were pretty good finds. I don't normally get a lot of vintage at a show, so it was nice to not only find a deal, but find some cards that I knew I could get some resales out of. I'm actually going to split these into 2 stacks here. And then these were all 2 for $1. So for argument's sake, we'll say 50 cents a piece. And then with my discount, it was probably like 35 cents a piece, 35 to 40 cents a piece. And you get the top load. So really good value there. I got a Corbin Carroll rookie. Like I said, I was trying to pick up Acuna, so I got a Stars of the MLB. I know these don't sell that well, but they're really nice looking cards, and I think over time they'll do well. A Trey Lance rookie. Here's another Acuna Gypsy Queen. Just base 2021 base card. Otani, 35 cent Otani all day long in a top load. It's a no-brainer. Figure the top loads are 8 to 10 cents a piece in value. This is from Big League Baseball. I literally just sold one of those like 2 days ago, so I was happy to get that. Again, Capstone, one of my favorite sets. This guy obviously liked it too because I found a bunch of Capstone in there. And this is Acuna, that kind of blast background in purple there. Now, I don't think these are so bad not being licensed because the card has so much action to it and design and stuff. I don't think that you really, like, not having a Braves logo on it really matters. You can see his name really well. They try to choose shots where it doesn't have logos on it, so they're not removing as much stuff. Anyway, in action Judge. Judge stuff is doing really well, so I figured I'd pick that up. As cool Optic Diamond Kings, Acuna. Now remember, I paid 35 cents a piece, plus I got the top load for it. A Judge Orange. I actually pulled one of these out of a box and I sold it. $4 I think I got for it. So 35 cents. And Acuna Mini from 2021 at Ginter. It's another Trey Lance rookie. This is from Dynagon, I believe. I really like that set back when it was a real set from Pacific in the 90s. This is obviously Chronicles, but pretty cool card. Pro jersey, some neat design to it. And Acuna Diamond Kings Optic. I really like Diamond Kings. A Julio Jones Topps Chrome Finest Freshman Rookie card. I thought that was kind of a no-brainer. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the Hall. He does have some hobby, lots of great years. Obviously, his career is on the downside, downswing, if you want to call it that. But and then this Acuna Highlights Mojo, Donruss. I call it a Mojo. I don't think it's actually a Mojo, but this insert card, I think it's cool. This Bowman Platinum Judge. This one I really like. This is an X-Fractor Ted Williams Stadium Club Chrome. Don't really see these very often. And then the more rare parallel besides. Again, 35 cents all day. Here's the Donruss Diamond Kings Acuna, the foil, rainbow foil version. Really nice and shiny. Burrow base, yeah, any Burrow base I'm buying for 35 cents. Gronkowski Select Die Cut. It's Nolan Ryan Sport Kings Mini. Another Micah Parsons rookie, Absolute. It's an Acuna base. This kind of got tossed in there. This is from 2019, so this is like second year Acuna. Or rookie year, if you want to call it that, because I think his 18 cards were draft. I don't know. I have a hard time following that stuff in baseball. Not a very good card brand, being hit, but it is a Burrow rookie year, premier draft. I think he's got a long run of having hobby and being good in the game. So I thought for 35 cents I was a good buy. Mickey Mantle Topps. As you know, I buy all the Mantle modern cards. They sell pretty well. I really like this Hertz Elite. I love the Elite series cards. Underrated. Donruss insert. Another Mike Evans rookie. Juan Soto Unleashed from Optic. I think these cards are really underrated. They're kind of downtownish, not licensed. I get it, but pretty cool. I've sold a few of them too, so they do okay. Now this is crazy. This is a Trevor Lawrence rookie, and this is kind of a tough pull. These are the 1991 score throwback designs. So you can see it says TB1. It stands for Throwback 1, I am assuming. 21 score. But a Trevor Lawrence rookie for 35 cents. He's going to be so hot this year. This Emmett ground attack, but it's not the regular one. It's the promo one. You can see it's got no number on the top. Emmett stuff does well, 35 cents. Here's a Deshaun Watson rookie from 2017. Who knows? He could have a good season and kind of come back, make a comeback in the NFL. A lot of talent. Justin Jefferson chain reaction. Any Justin Jefferson I'm going to buy for 35 cents. All right, here's a Jeter Stadium Club. Same thing, buy Jeter all day long. Another Jeter, look ahead. Out of Topps Total, I believe. A McGuire Medal. Pretty cool card. Acuna Topps Chrome base. Now, this is 2022. And so, allegedly, they're doing whoever wins the MVP this year, you can take their base cards in, get the credit at the store, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like they did last time, only this time it's during the season, so you don't know who actually won yet. And I'm not sure if it was 2022 Chrome you could turn in, or if it's 2023 Chrome you'll be able to turn in. But anyway, I thought 35 cents, it's Acuna. Sweet picture on the card. If this ends up being one, you can turn in for the MVP. Correct me if I'm wrong or missing something in the comments below. But I figured that was a no-brainer, plus the top load, of course. Joe Burrow numbers. Number 9. It's jersey number, of course. Pretty cool. Ohtani base. This is 23. Yeah, 23 Bowman. This one's pretty cool. This is 2020 Don Russ. So just a couple of years into the league. But this is the variation photo where he's pitching. You can see the red D on the back. I was really surprised to see that in there for 35 cents. Adley Rutschman, Bowman rookie. Ryan Mountcastle, Topps Chrome. 86 throwback refractor rookie. Pretty cool. I think he's going to come back and finish the season strong. Trey Lance, select turbocharged. Again, his rookie year. 21. So we'll see how he does. Here's another numbers Burrow. I like this one a lot. Shaq lineage. So it's got him in the Magic jersey and the Lakers jersey. Winner stays. Optic, I've bought a few of those before. They've sold pretty well. And Acuna Pink out of 20 Donruss. Pretty cool. Randy Moss, Mosaic Orange Reactive. Moss stuff does very, very well. It's another Acuna out of Capstone. Base card on that one there. A Fearless Prism Acuna. I think his stuff's really going to start to heat up. Obviously, these top loads aren't in great shape. They'll be fine for shipping, but they're some of them are pretty yellow. So the card doesn't look this bad, obviously. If I pop it out here, you can see the nice silver look to it. But a prism base, I've recently just sold a few of these. No one cares if Ohtani stuff is licensed or not. It all sells. This is a 22 prism. This card's really sweet. The Marvels comic book cover. Greg Maddux Pink Explosion, I think it's called, or Pink Fireworks. I don't know. But it is just way too cool. I love Greg Maddux. I think he's top 3 pitcher of all time. And just played the game really interesting. A lot of mental game. He was not the hardest thrower. He didn't have the greatest pitches, but he placed them and he knew the chess match really well against the opponents and played a lot of innings. He was able to complete a lot of games since he didn't throw as hard, and yeah, he was amazing. Played on some really good teams too. Brandon Marsh rookie from Capstone. Here's another Acuna. This is 23 base, 23, 22. Can't read that. 23 Bowman. A couple of base cards. This one's really interesting. If anybody knows anything about this card, I had to buy it for the 35 cents and the top load, I figured it'd be worth it, and it's the thicker top load, which I always like getting those anyway. This is from 2003, I believe. Yeah, 2000. You can see down there, 2003 tops. Baseball series, assorted designs, polar bear, always the best. And this one's called Fielder's Choice. So I'm not sure what the polar bear reference is. Like, I have no idea what this card is. But it had Ichiro on it, who's one of my favorite players of all time, and Miguel Tejada, who was a darn good player in his own right. But anyway, when I take it out, you can see it's kind of folded here. It's still sealed. You can see there's like a gummy paste in there. Like I don't know if that's like a rubber cement kind of thing or whatever. So I don't think I want to open it, but I'm really intrigued as to what it is. So I figured I'd just throw it aside for a little bit until I have time to actually research it a little bit. But if you know what this is and if I should open it or not, let me know in the comments. But I just thought it was pretty cool. I'd never seen one before. I don't do a lot of baseball, which was why I was picking up some baseball. Here's a Judge base, 23 Bowman, Otani. This one I thought was pretty cool. The Bomb Squad, Mark McGwire. Again, it's that pink fireworks look. Just looks so cool with the Bomb Squad design. I'm really into the select die cuts this year. I've bought a few lots of these. They've done really well. This is a Thielen. Thielen stuff sells well. I know he's not with, don't believe he's with Minnesota anymore. But anyway, he definitely has hobby. This one, Matthew Stafford. I do have a couple Stafford buyers. They mostly want Lions cards, which is interesting. But anyway, the Funkadelics are just so nice. He is a Super Bowl winner. I mean, 35 cents for that nice, more rare insert. Why not? Here's a Ripken Jr. Gallery of Stars. So it's kind of like a Gridiron Kings type design from 1992. Donruss, right? Leaf Donruss? Yeah, Donruss. Pretty cool. 35 cents. Here's another gallery, Next Wave, Acuna. So, of course, this is licensed. This is Topps. Really nice looking. I like the insert design with the wave kind of circling around the player. Pretty cool. All right, so that's that dealer. So I paid $45 for what I added up to be like 62. It was like 62 or 66. I don't remember exactly the total. But it was good, really good deal. That would have been a good deal, and then to get them for 45 was obviously even better. Okay, this one I think is kind of my find of the day. Actually, shout out to Ethan, kind of his find of the day. We found some little stacks of non-sport on some tables, and this show was like a collectorbilia type show. So there was like action figure dealers and all kinds of stuff. So I thought that would be my best shot at finding some non-sport. And I've kind of talked about this before in videos, but the Goonie stickers sell really well. I was buying them by like sets here and there and just breaking them up. And for a while now, I haven't been able to find any. And the prices have gone up. Like I've been able to sell, most of them for full price. And I found 2 sets of these. He had them marked at, this is the price that he wanted, $5 per set. I think there's 21 stickers. That might not be right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 stickers in there, and you get $5 to $7 a piece. And I'm not even really I'm definitely not gonna price them at a discount, even though I have a little bit more quantity now. And I'm really gonna have to think about offers when I get them. I forgot this one. I stuck that one in there. That wasn't part of the packet. But anyway, so I was super happy. 2 sets for $5. But wait, it gets better because I got an even better deal than that on it. Then I found some Dukes of Hazzard, which is extremely difficult to find, and they're very expensive packs and so forth. I don't even think I have an unopened pack in my sealed wax collection because just haven't ponied up to buy one yet. But found some of the sticker cards, which of course are always the best on those vintage non-sport cards, the sticker inserts. Found this Hazard County for $3, so that's the like the Boss Hog Sheriff County logo star, and then a Bo and Luke Duke, who of course are the stars of the show. And he wanted 5 apiece for these and 3 for this one. So we've got 5, 10. He wanted 5, 10, 15, 20, $23, and I offered him 15, and he took it. So essentially, I got I had these packed together, so let's just go with that. Essentially, those 2 were free, and I paid for these. Super good buy. That was very ecstatic. That made it worth my 45-minute drive to the show just with that. All right, and then this last dealer, who wasn't really a dealer, he was a collector who had a bunch of bulk stuff left over he didn't want to do anything with, and was just looking to sell. So he had a bunch of 5,000 count boxes, and they're kind of sorted by like sets and stuff. But most of these are, well, let's just take a look at them. So this is some of the first stuff that I found. So most of the time when you find like bulk commons or semi-star boxes, it's, you know, brand new sets, stuff from the 90s, you know, overprinted years, that kind of thing. Well, he did not. A lot of his stuff was from the early 2010s, which stuff wasn't printed very highly, things that I wanted. So these are 17, I think. Yeah, this is 17 Donruss, which of course you can't get packs of anymore because Mahomes is in it, so everybody keeps them sealed. But I found a few Aikmans, a Rice, a couple Romos. The stuff's also pretty well. Oh, I should preface this by these were 10 cents a piece. Yeah, 10 cents a piece, and then I had $16 worth, and he gave them to me for 12. So we're looking at again about 6.5, 7 cents a piece, something like that. So, all right, I found some 1989 Score, the first year of Score. Bo Jackson. There's actually a couple of them in here. Some of them must have got stuck somewhere else in the pile here, but I just kind of dug through and bought some other stuff. I found this Andrew Luck Topps Chrome. These I was really happy about. This is Upper Deck Draft from 2013, which you just don't find 2013 cards very often. I had Barry Sanders, Joe Theismann, and the Boz. I had to pick up a Boz. These 2 really cool 1993 Collector's Edge, the expansion cards. So they made a card this was the Rookie Update series or whatever, but they made a card for the Panthers, and they made a card for the Jaguars. I thought that was pretty good find. I like that weird stuff, mascotty type stuff. And then this was actually one of my favorite sets. I buy these cards once in a while when I find them. Or I shouldn't say once in a while. Every time I would find them, I would buy them. This is 2013 SPX draft, I think, or college or something like that. So this was back when Upper Deck still had a license to do football stuff. And I found cards of stars from this set, and they always sell really well. So here's a couple of Elway, some Bettis, some Jim Kelly, a couple of Earl Campbell, Stabler, another Earl, Archie Manning, Marino, Barry. I was really excited about those. Any Barry cards you can do well on. Rice, Marino, Barry, Marino, Rice. See a lot of repeats in here. Barry, Rice, Elway, Manning, Rice, Barry, Marino, Steve Young. Just really nice stuff. Those should do well. And then some more of those other Upper Deck Draft ones. So here's Namath, Rice, Namath, Elway, Namath, Elway, Namath. Very cool. Some more Elway, Young, the Bo Jacksons. These I've sold quite a few of these. They do pretty well back in the Auburn days. So I picked up a big stack of those. Got like 6, 7 of them. Some more Namath, Rice, Berry, Marino. And then kind of dug through the baseball again. I was trying to pick up some baseball stuff. I found this Chrome Ichiro, Ripken, McGuire, Ripken. Again, 7 cents a piece for Topps Chrome Hall of Famers. I don't know. It seemed worth it. Here's an 89 score. Early Gronk. This is 12, 13 Chrome. Julio Jones Chrome. Picked up a few Kaepernicks. Haven't seen a lot of Kaepernick lately. It's Finest. I love that brand. It's my favorite. 13 Romo. There was some Topps Platinum in there, so I had to buy some of those. A couple of Romos, Roethlisberger, Eli, Breeze. Here's a Breeze Topps Chrome. Tucker, my favorite kicker of all time. This is 2017 Panini. Here's a Tebow. Another Romo, 3rd year. Roethlisberger. I've sold a few of these before. Did do all right. Terrell Owens insert. A few Moss cards, a Moss insert. There's a Larry Fitz Chrome. Stafford. And then here's a couple more of these. So these are just like random boxes essentially. But here's a Breeze. Another Breeze Chrome. It's Lamar Prism. 60 hard or go hard or go home. A couple of Bosa Unstoppable. Bosa sells well. Derrick Henry Fireworks. Jacobs sells well. Bosa, red, white, and blue. I like that. Pennant Race. Jeter. First Upper Deck First Pitch, which I think they only made for 1 year. A Vic. Fitz. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Griffey. Rivera. A couple of Jeter. It's an Ichiro. I like that one. Upper Deck Superstars. These are, you don't see very often. This is the 2008 political campaign GOP. Ron Paul. Griffey Heroes. Here's a Jeter and Reyes Heroes. I think I just sold one of these the other day. Pujols, Griffey, and Cabrera. I thought that was a pretty cool card. Heroes. Rivera Flyball. Greg Maddux Showcase. I'll always pick up the Flair stuff. They do well. Maddux Pro Sigs. Love this Bazooka comic. Greg Maddux. Ricky. Griffey Bazooka Mini. Prospects. Joe Mauer and Justin Morneau. Joe Mauer was a stud catcher. So I like that out of Topps Chrome. A sticker. Adrian Peterson score sticker. Glistening Gold. Edgerrin James. Tebow. Don't know how this got in here. Abetis. Random. Montana. I'd always buy any Montana for 7 cents. Barry Sanders, same thing. This I was really excited to see. This is 05 Topps Woodson, but he also had the black border parallel. These were actually pretty tough pulls, and the color match with the Raiders uniform. I thought that was just an awesome card. Hall of Famer, all that good stuff. Thurman Thomas, a couple Lawrence Taylors, some more Charles Woodson, Shaq out of USA, some Rodman base. The Rodman Ultras, I just sold a couple of these, so they do well. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, past to present. Some Jerry West Prism, Shaq Premium stock. So I went through some of the basketball, but I didn't really dig through all of it, and I didn't buy much of it. I'm just not a big basketball guy. On a couple Booker, early Bookers, I took those. This is from 17, Donruss. I don't know why these are like copper bordered. I don't know if it's a special set or something. I'll have to look at it, but I don't think they were, like the regular cards were all copper. This one's cool. This is Chipper Jones All-Star Game. Upper Deck. Ripken, class of 2001 induction. Some Ricky. Love these Metal Universe hardballs. This is Brady Anderson. Not a big name, but the cards are so cool. 10 cents, I'll take it. Same with this one, Etch a Sketch. This is such a neat card. It's Greg Maddux, of course, Topps card. Yeah, look at his nerdy face there. Anyway, pretty cool. Bunch of Kelseys from 17, bunch of Tyreeks, some Fitz. Here's some Eli's, some more Tyreeks. Joe Thomas. You don't see a lot of Joe Thomas cards. Hall of Famer, one of the best linemen of all time. Tackles of all time. Picked up a few of those. Tyreek, a few Roethlisbergers, more Tucker. 16 contenders. You don't see that very often either. Gronk, a couple of Calvin Johnsons. So yeah, so those were my 10-cent buys from that dealer. So really happy. Got a nice variety. I got some bulk on some stuff, which I like to do. It's easier for listing. Allows me to have a couple copies of something, so I'm not constantly selling out and listing a new item. So I like that. So I got a lot of cards, but it's not going to be a ton of listings, which is more fun because listings aren't as fun. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks again so much for watching. Please leave a comment if you have a comment about the video, and like if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Ring the